What could go wrong?
Hey now,
What did go wrong last week? I'm going to ask that right off the bat here.
everything went wrong last week. Where was I?
I do appreciate, I have to say, right, at the top here, I appreciate you attempting to do it. I haven't watched it, so I assume it went well enough to
There's a
where
lot of dead air.
a lot of dead air. Why was there dead air?
Uh,
Thea's here. Hello, Thea.
hey Thea, how are you
We're both here
doing?
today. Whether I don't know if that makes it better or not, but I'm guessing not because I feel like Sam probably was hilarious on his own. He has a lot of material. He has a lot of material to he's working on. He's a stand-up comic. You guys probably don't know that.
I am not a stand-up
Unknown.
comic. I can barely form sentences.
Have you ever thought about doing stand-up?
Yes. The fact that I stumble over my own words all the time has kept me from following that dream.
Well, that's what makes you that's the funny part though. That's the funny part.
What, that I can't get through a sentence without screwing it up or something?
Well, no. I'm sure you get it. Oh, you did watch it. Oh, so Sam, you did well, says Thea.
Oh, thank you.
That's very sweet. I'm gonna go watch it probably after we're done here, and just to take a look at it. How long did you go? Did you go for an hour and a half? How long was it?
About an hour and 10 or 15 minutes.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. You made it sound like it wasn't great.
Thank you. Yes. Now I got my drink. I can wake up.
I've got my trusty mug.
Except for our diehard friend Thea, I really don't anticipate as many people today after what I did last.
Did you scare everybody away?
I scared myself, so it must have scared people away.
She says you didn't press any wrong buttons. That's pretty good.
Oh, that's true. I avoided pressing them.
So there were no technical issues whatsoever.
Not really, no. Except I couldn't
great.
figure out how to upload stuff to show them.
Oh, yeah, that's understandable. She says she could not have done. Well, let me just wait till it pops up on my end, and then I'll share it with everybody. But she says she couldn't have done that. Technology seems to hate me. I know how that. I have that same feeling.
Oh, technology adores me for messing up my life.
They love your money. They love
yeah,
your
well,
money.
that too. If I could get some of the lifelong time I've spent doing stupid stuff all over, and it doesn't matter what it is, with computers, with anything electronic, they go out of their way to find ways to mess with us.
They do. Well, this one in particular, Riverside has messed with us a couple of times. That it was not our fault; it was their fault. They could not get the link on the couple of occasions when we were supposed to do a podcast, and it just couldn't go through. But I love your dinosaur, says Thea. She forgot to tell you.
Oh, no, it's okay. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Love and Life is here. Lisa is here.
Hey, guys.
The gang is back. The boys are back in town. And the girls. I'm happy to be back. I should say this was a long weekend for me. And the reason I couldn't show up last Thursday was because my son had an open house that night. I don't know if you told everybody. But
I don't know if I told them why you were gone. I just told them that you had left me abandoned.
Yeah. So my son
in a box on the side of the freeway.
You seem to have found a really good home. But I had to go to my son's open house at his school. He had to take me around. He was very animate that I go because he said if he did go to the open house, and show me
Yes.
around everywhere. He didn't have to do homework. So he wanted to go really bad. Uh, and then, of course, we got to meet his next year possible teachers. There's 2 third-grade teachers at his school. So we met both of them and just to see what they were like. And so, anyway, that's why I wasn't here on Thursday. Plus, it was also his 8th birthday on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
And we had a big party for his friends, him and his friends, down at the Discovery Cube in Orange County. I don't know if you've ever been to the Discovery Cube, Sam, but
Yes, once a
it's
long time ago.
pretty, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's just
You know, when I went there,
you know,
when my kids were little,
hmm.
which
Well, that
was
makes
a very,
sense.
very long time ago.
That would have been a long time ago. It's a cool little place. I mean, it's not a little place. It's actually pretty big, but it's got all kinds of like science and space and things kids can do. They can sit inside a tornado. They can look at create whirlpools,
Yes.
all kinds of stuff. So
Well,
sciencey
yeah,
stuff.
I had fun that I remember, and then I took my granddaughter a couple of years ago to the version up here, not down in Orange
Yeah.
County.
So there's 2 of them. There's one here in LA. Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, so Love and Life says it's cool, family first. Sam did great though. This is great. I mean, the gang is back, so he didn't scare everybody away like he was leading me on to think. Sammy Saunders is here. Hello, Sammy.
Hey, a long time no see.
Maureen is here.
Maureen, there she is.
Thank you for the happy belated for my son. I appreciate it. It was a long weekend, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's just when you're around that many kids around 8 years old, it's tiring. It's really tiring. A couple
Lisa's
times
here.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep.
Didn't
Yep.
mean to interrupt you.
Nope. So
Sammy
anyway, I'm just
Saunders.
recovering. That's what I was trying
love
to say.
that. My name, Sammy, and Saunders, which was one of my favorite actors' character in a TV show from way back.
Saunders.
Yeah.
What's
Sergeant Saunders. There was a show called Combat in the 60s when I was a little kid, and I remember just being in awe of it for some reason. And I loved whose name just escaped me. Vic Morrow. Vic Morrow. He's the guy that died in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, the helicopter.
Accident.
Yeah,
it was disgusting.
Brutal.
I remember this is like in what, like 82 or something, or 81.
No.
And I was watching the news and they actually showed the uncut video of the accident, and it was disgusting. I was like, I'm like, how could they show that? Then they, of course, cropped it from then on. But
I saw like a blurred version of that.
Yeah, well, I got to see the whole clear, camera-ready version that just made me sick.
Yeah, I think some kids passed away as well.
Two
didn't they?
little kids, kid actors that he was carrying them.
Yeah, he was carrying them
for the scene where he rescues these 2 Vietnamese kids.
Yep.
Because this is happening in Vietnam, and I was sick to my stomach for a very long time. Not only was he one of my favorite actors, but I got to see him die in a not that great way. And just talking about it right now, I'm getting all jittery.
Well, I think that was a Spielberg film.
Yes,
too.
2 children died. Well, he was a producer.
He produced it.
I forget.
Which it is the producer's job to make sure the set is safe.
Who directed that? Was it Ivan?
Didn't they have a bunch of different directors on that? Because it was Twilight Zone, right?
Yeah, they had different segments, and I think each one did have a different director, but I don't remember.
I don't remember who did the Vietnam one. I don't remember who did that piece, but yeah. I don't think much came out of that.
They left it in. No, they left the scene in without the crash.
Oh, they I
The
didn't
f-
even know. Did he
I
fit?
think
Was that the
that's
last shot that they did or something?
no, I don't know about last shot, but
Oh, well, they because they need him if they have any other shots. So how did they get? I wonder how they got through it if they still showed it. I didn't. I just thought they cut the whole thing. It's been a long time since I've seen Twilight Zone.
it's been a long time. That show to me, that movie was not a really good representation of the Twilight Zone. It was some rehashed stories,
Yeah, it was rehashed. The
and
Gremlin, the
yeah,
Gremlin on the airplane that used to be the William Shatner episode.
yeah. Although the one with Lithgow is a lot scarier looking
It
monster,
is. Oh yeah.
but still, you can't beat Shatner's paranoid weirdness. That
Yes.
just I can hardly watch that episode because absorb his freaking out. That's how
he's
good he was.
he's really good. I just love seeing him outside of being, Captain Kirk. Anytime he plays something else, I'm kind of happy and excited about. So I
Yeah.
just remember being excited about that. All right. Well, let's talk about a couple of things we've done here at the channel. Things that we've done recently. If you guys haven't been keeping track, we do that for you. We do it for you. But there's some milestones that kind of happened while I was gone. So first of all, creators on creators, we did a long it was actually more like an hour and 45 minutes that we did with Natalie Gold. If you guys don't know who Natalie Gold is and you haven't watched it yet, she is a big time movie reactor on YouTube. She has like 509,000
Thousand.
plus subscribers. She's a success story, of course. I mean, she has like an assistant who helps her. She has editors. She's got a brand company that helps her with sponsorships and things. And she just does movies. And it's pretty impressive. At any rate, our one we cut it down to an hour. But it's done really well. It's got over 80,000 views in just like a week. I have to go look at the actual stats here. When did that come out?
Which one?
On the
It's about a
25th, so a little over a week.
delivery. Where are we at now with that?
80,678,
Wow,
which is pretty impressive. Pretty
it
impressive.
jumped up from when I looked at it last a couple days ago.
Yeah. And the
It
great
was in the
news,
late 50s, high
yeah,
50s.
yeah, late 50s. That was a long time ago. Um, Yeah, so I mean the thing with the creators on creators is we're doing this so that you guys can learn in case you want to do your own thing, if you guys want to do if you guys want to learn how to be a YouTube creator. I mean, Sam and I have even talked about doing something like putting out a video like how we do it. I'm not even sure if you guys would be interested in that, but Love and Life, she must have checked out Natalie. Um but she was anyway going back to Natalie, she was great. She's a success story. She's got all kinds of information that kind of makes you like just like wow, how does somebody become so popular on YouTube? And she's the epitome of it. And she's a reactor, so that's the other thing that's kind of cool, at least for us, because that's what we do. um and she's also in the business, or
Mhm.
she doesn't do it anymore because she doesn't have to, but
Her husband is what, a writer or
he's a
a
director.
filmmaker, director? Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
filmmaker, I think is what she said. So yeah, maybe he writes and directs, but yeah. So she's here. She's a neighbor. I don't know where in LA she's at, but she's here in LA. I think she's in the Valley. But
Maureen asks the question: how costly is it to do your own channel on YouTube? Well, if you did it the cheap way, it would pretty much nothing, right?
if you yeah, exactly. It would be nothing. It's more about time than money.
Oh yeah.
But the money that Sam and I do make, which is not very much, it all goes back into
Not very much.
promotion, but it all goes back into promotion. And so we bought some new microphones. It took a while. We've been doing this for 2.5 years now. So we were able to finally afford new microphones.
New
This
cameras.
new cameras. We bought some software, so this Riverside that we're using to do this live stream that costs money. There's some AI that Sam has bought on his own. Probably costs lots of money. We've done some other software that we've gotten rid of, but you just kind of, you learn what you need and what you don't.
Well, Maureen has plenty of time. She's retired, like
Oh, there you
me,
go. There you go,
who
Maureen.
doesn't have any time anymore.
Thea, you should go watch the Natalie Gold thing. It's quite fascinating. It's quite fascinating. You should watch all of our creators on creators. And I don't know if you've noticed, but they've gotten every time we put one out, that it outdoes the last one. So I'm pretty happy with it so far. And we've got some other big ones coming. We've reached out to a lot of people. So we're excited about that. But
Yes, actually, Love and Life reminds us that our two Daddy Warbucks do help.
that's true.
Yes, they certainly do.
They do. They do.
And now,
Every
what
little
did I
bit.
do on the weekend?
Yeah, what
Why
did you
don't
do?
you ask me?
What did you do on the weekend?
I went and tried to shoot a video with my granddaughter, who's 6. She wanted to do a Barbie video. And she did her own, which I think it turned out better than what I shot yesterday, because she was a wild animal, throwing them around, doing head banging rock and roll stuff with their dolls, and basically driving them in their little Barbie car all over me. Well, I'm trying to shoot this.
This is a video. Okay. All right.
It's terrible. It's just all over the place. Most of it is me telling her to, you know,
Stop it.
do you have a story? Do you have a story? Don't just throw those dolls around. And she tries to break them in half. And I'm like, what's all the violence, man?
Kids love that.
She was all excited, I think, that I was there playing with her, which was a lot of fun.
Do you need to edit that and put it somewhere? What was your, like, she just wanted you to film it and that's it?
No, I'm supposed to cut it together, although I don't know what I'm going to cut. There's no story there. It's all just her attacking me or using her dolls for voodoo or something. I don't know what the heck she was doing, but it was so awesome. And the baby was just crazy gorgeous. I'm so blessed.
Oh yeah, those are good looking kids. I haven't been around them in a while, so I don't know what they are, because they do turn into terrors at some point. Mine is kind of he's on the verge. He's on the verge. The independent side of him is really starting to come out and rebellious.
Love and Life's granddaughter has her own channel.
No.
I don't think mine wants her own channel, but there's no story except for me being attacked, and then, but then Love and Life's granddaughter has amazing endings for her videos.
Is that endings or
them.
Is it endings or editing? She does amazing editing. Is that what you meant?
No, I think she means
ending. She does amazing ending.
I think that's what she's saying.
I'm curious. Well, now I'm curious.
Yeah.
Because my son likes to do this stuff too. Like when he does like his science project, he wants to like get a camera in front of him and explain like this experiment. He gets really excited. And then he says, make sure to smash that like button at the end. Oh my gosh. Yes. Barbarella.
Oh wow. What a weird movie. I never understood what the heck that movie was about.
I understood it. It made me feel a certain way.
Me too. But I think adolescence had something to do with that.
It was adolescence for sure. What else here? Oh, so let's go back into some of the things we've done. So we did the Creators on Creators with Natalie Gold. We also released, you guys, nobody's watched this. Maybe a couple of you have. but it's this band actually reached out to us. They're called Paradise Edge of Paradise, and they had a song called Requiem for a Dream. And they're like an independent band. I think they're from Germany, maybe. I don't know where they're from,
But they
but
reached out to us.
but they
Have
reached
we
out to us to do it. Yeah.
did we get back to them?
Well, so you and I we talked about this. Somehow that email was lost, and we can't get back to them and saying, "Hey, we did it." But we put it out. This was last week, and 119 views on that. So it's probably better they don't see it because nobody
Something
watched it.
don't yeah, I don't know, but something's going on in the chat room because our mediators are apparently torturing each other or attacking each other. 30 lashes for Thea for not hitting the like button, says Love and Life.
40 lashes, even
Oh,
worse.
40 lashes. I don't know where 30 came from.
I'm hanging my head in shame. You guys are funny.
You are. You're the best.
And then if you have a chance, go check out Edge of Paradise. It's a Requiem for a Dream. They're like a rock band, but they're independent, and we like finding new bands that nobody's ever heard of, at least not yet.
New bands.
New bands. So just check it out. Check it out. Tell us what you think. Give us your honest opinion. Leave a comment.
Check it out.
Check it out. And then we did Ren and Chris Webby, which was a great one. Instigator. Another great one.
Instigator.
Yeah, little reggae. We talked about that, I think, maybe a little bit, but
yeah, we did. I don't like comparing it, but Ren reminds me of some of the early Police stuff. You know, which is amazing because they were amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's got that kind of reggae feel to him, and Webby he's got a really interesting voice, and it matches with Ren's pretty well. So that's why I kind of like those two together.
I had a moment where I couldn't figure out who was singing what or saying what.
Well, he's got, the thing with Webby is he does. There was a time when you had Midwestern American rappers from the Midwest here in America, where they would overemphasize the words, like, I'm trying to think of a song right off the top of my head, but they overemphasize their words, and it's very clear, very like, I don't know, it's hard to describe it. But Webby kind of fits that mold where he really emphasizes the words. It sounds very American when he says it. But I like it. There's something about it that I like. Instigator was funny. Actually, it was a funny video. It kind of reminded me of like Snatch, but like a funnier version of Snatch. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
And Maureen says Ren loves the Police.
I kind of figured because the way they approached their integration of reggae into their music reminds me of the way he's doing it. So
yeah,
which I loved and still love.
Yeah. We also did a thing called Nacho Nacho. It's from a movie called RRR. And
you want to see some crazy, crazy dancing, you've got to watch this video. We were gobsmacked and shocked that human beings could
move that fast.
Move that fast, number one, and also do it so accurately. It was mind-boggling. And believe me, my mind boggles all the time. But
he's a boggler.
It's special.
No, that video or that movie. Well, first of all, the movie was a hit. It's a huge hit, especially it's a Tollywood movie, but it's in India, it's a huge hit. But the video itself, the one we watched, had like 750 million views on it. Like, that's insane. But we did it for the first time, and like you said, it just blew our minds because of how fast, how accurate, how clean they hit their steps, and It's shot beautifully. It's a beautifully shot movie.
It's beautiful. It's funny. The music's great.
Yeah, it's
The
funny.
dancing's freaking amazing. Please go check it out. It's worth it.
Yeah.
Stop the presses.
Yes.
Love and Life has given us a little tip and a request
What?
to check out Dimash SOS.
Dimash?
Link in Discovery.
Link in Discord.
I said that.
I'm having flashbacks to what happened on Thursday, and I wasn't even here.
Oh, I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, next time, give me more than a day or two of.
Well, we could have canceled, but that would have been horrible. I didn't want to do that to the people, and I know you didn't either, and that's why you did it, and you took the chance. So I appreciate it.
That's fine.
Ren,
it was actually fun in a way.
Oh, good.
But I just can't believe how I was so nervous.
Why?
I couldn't think. I don't know why. It just came upon me, and I'm like, this is not me. I haven't been nervous on stage or camera in decades.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Literal.
I'm a little surprised by that, but you know, technology, it's scary.
Did you put that on the list, Dimish?
The police, hold on. Yeah, Ren was heavily influenced by the police, but it feels like he was influenced by hundreds of artists from different genres. Yeah, well, that's what it does seem like for sure. Marine says he did a version of Englishman in New York. I think it was a Sting cover. Love and Life says she's sorry she's not Daddy Warbucks. Look, we appreciate anything. And actually let's give Love and Life some claps in the chat. She deserves it. She works really hard for us. I'm just so blown away by how hard she works, and I just thank you so much, Love and Life, truly from the bottom of our hearts.
I'm sending you a lot of love there, babe. There you go.
Maureen has not seen RRR. She has seen some clips, and the stunts are crazy. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the stunts yet, but I can tell you the dancing's crazy.
Yes. Did you put that on the list? The
Dimash.
How do you pronounce that? Love and Life. Can you help us out with that?
I don't. What is she gonna say it for you?
I don't know. But Maureen was kind enough to remind us that I was so nervous I couldn't find the buttons to wrongly push.
That's good, right? That's a good thing.
It was. Well, I was terrified of screwing something up, like cutting us off or whatever. But it was it was an experience. Let me just say that.
As long as you didn't hit the end button or the stop button.
I knew that much. Yes.
There's a lot of red buttons on this it's very hard not to push. Like you just kind of want to, just because it's like nice and big and red, and you're like, I want to push that. So I wouldn't have been surprised. I have it on the list. Yes, Dimash is on thy list. She's got a link in Discord anyway, so we're good. We're good. We got it.
Anyway, thank you so much, Love and Life, and everybody, you guys. This is like our super core right here, and it's all women. I love it. Oh, sorry. Geez. Did that sound too salacious?
It's too something.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. What do you call that?
I can't help it. I just love women. It's been a lifelong thing. Yeah.
Where's the end button? Where's the stop? There it is. Leave, mute. Where's the mute button for Sam? Hit that. We've got that on the list. And then we've got actually, I'm going to go grab this before I forget. Is it in the YouTube section?
What are we talking about?
The Dimash. You said the link was in Discord. I'll go look for it. Shouldn't be too hard to find, right?
No, Thea, it's not just you. I think everybody wants to push a button if it's like glowing and saying, and you're being told, don't push this button.
Yeah, don't do it.
That's the thing. Humans are like do the opposite.
The end button is the one he had trouble with. Is that true, Sam? You couldn't find the end button?
No, I couldn't for long enough to be embarrassed. Yeah, I was like, where? I don't see it.
It's just stop. It's just the one that says stop.
Well, I finally figured it out. But it was,
yeah.
Go ahead, Thea.
I was just gonna say, Thea. Every time I see a red button, I have an overwhelming urge to push it. I thought it was just me. Nope, it's everybody.
I'm glad you had a good laugh, Thea, on my attempt at running a show solo.
Thea's,
I'm glad you laughed.
Funny when he couldn't figure out how to end it. Samisms, gotta love them. I think under song request. Oh, that would make sense. That makes too much sense.
That's why you didn't look there, right?
Listen,
all right, the obvious. The obvious always passes us by.
It does. It does. Okay, I got it. It's all here. I created that specifically for that, and why would I look there? Why would I do that?
Why would you?
All right, what else did we do? Real quick, I think there was only a couple more. Oh, we did another Mission Souls. So for you Filipino music fans or Mission Souls fans, we did another song from them. This one was from Creedence Clearwater Revival, and
I didn't expect that from them.
No, and I didn't expect that it would have 2.5 million hits, not ours.
I know.
Theirs. So I didn't know there was so many CCR fans out there, but apparently there are. But they did a great job. You know, they're a family. If you don't know who Mission Souls is, they're a family band out of the Philippines, and they do covers of literally everything, from pop to classic rock, hard rock to disco to I don't know, religious to gospel and whatever. They've done it all. I think they've even they've done Nirvana for all I know.
Thea's been having issues posting on Discord for us, asking a question. Did your question actually go through? I don't know. Did you?
Well, let's get to it. Let's look at some questions here.
Yeah.
Questions.
Are there any new ones?
Well, we got some stuff on May 2nd.
Oh, here we go. Yes, go ahead.
Do you want me to do it, or you want to do it?
No, you go. I just wanted to say yes, Thea. Your question's in there. Your incredibly long diatribe is in there.
No, well, we'll get to it, but there's 4 out here. There's 3 out here. First one's from Maureen. What song makes you get up and dance? What song makes you cry? What song makes you get up and dance?
Who, me?
Yeah. Do you dance?
No, I haven't danced in a long time, and it's a good thing. I would say the number 1 song that comes up to me for dancing was Free Ride by the Edgar Winter Group. Remember that song? Come on, take a free ride.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. I love that song. I'm still trying to, well, I was trying to learn it, but then I had to drop the ball to go learn this warning song, which I still haven't.
The warning song? You have a warning song?
Yeah, remember?
Which one?
NC Dad wanted me to learn.
Oh, that's right. To learn the
what song was
I don't remember now.
I gotta go look it up.
I don't remember, but it was, what was that song? I don't know. The only song that makes me get up and dance would have been like Bobby Brown's Every Little Step. That's
Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown.
The wife beater?
Every little step I take, you will be.
Am I thinking of the same guy?
It's the same guy. Yeah, he was married to Whitney Houston.
Yeah, and
he was from New Edition. Yes, he did cocaine and he beat her up a little bit. I'm just talking about
a little bit.
Way before that was way before that happened. The song came out way before that happened. Freebird, I don't know if that's an easy one to dance to though, right?
It's you
How do you dance to
can't.
Freebird?
Well, it also changes tempo. Uh, but yeah, I it was so prevalent when it was a hit for so long that I got literally nauseous every time it came on because I just couldn't handle hearing it one more time, you know.
Yeah, it
And of
was.
course, there's the joke where people in the audience are yelling out "Freebird." That's
Yeah.
happened to me too. We don't do
Freebird.
Freebird.
No, no, I want to puke on
No.
you. What song makes you cry?
Um, a lot of stuff makes me cry. I would say the number one song that would make me cry, that does make me cry whenever I listen to it, is a song called "Turn of the Century"
Hmm.
by You Know Who, my favorite band.
Yes.
Yes, and it's such a beautiful song. It's about a sculptor who's like madly in love with his wife, and then I'm shortening it. She passes away, and he's so devastated. He starts building a sculpture of her, and he puts so much effort and love into it that it comes to life.
Oh.
And I just every time I hear that, it's like
Well, yeah, it brings
it,
back
the
like you could be that could be your mom, it could be your dad, it could be your whoever, any loved one,
mm-hmm,
right? Who did
yeah.
you imagine it was? If you could sculpt something and bring it back, who would it be?
If I could sculpt something,
And bring it back to life, that sculpture of that person.
um, my mom,
Yeah. Yeah.
my mom, and then my cats.
And then your cats, really? That would be something. That would be something to see your old like I'm thinking of like my pets from my childhood, what it would be like to see my childhood pet. That would just devastate me.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously I would have my dad personally, but
Speaking, yeah. Speaking of devastation, you and your wife were an important part of our recovery from losing one of our favorite cats. We had to take her to have her put down because she was a mess. She couldn't even walk anymore,
mhm,
and we handed her. I couldn't do it. My wife did it because I couldn't. I couldn't handle it. She went in with her and said
that's
goodbye.
tough.
But we came out to the car and we just completely broke down and were crying for a long time and just devastated. And then the phone rings and it's you and Sema to tell us some good news, and you snapped us out of it, which was that your son was on his way to join us.
And we asked you officially to be the godparents.
Yeah, that really changed the whole tempo, the whole feeling of the moment, which, of course, we jumped at the chance.
Yeah, well, we were
Yeah,
very proud that you said yes. It made us happy, of course. But
of course. I
the
love that
song,
kid.
yeah, he's a good kid. Um, the song that makes me cry is probably there's a couple of them. SB19's Ma Pod does get me. Time. There's I think it's called Ronin from Taylor Swift. I think it's called Ronin.
It's about the kid, right?
Maybe it's not Ronin. It might be Ronin. It's the name of the kid.
I
The
think
kid
it
who
is
had
Ronan.
cancer.
It's about a kid
Um,
who dies from cancer that she got
yeah,
to know.
yeah.
Very sad song.
And all the proceeds go to that I think cancer research or to the mother who does the cancer research foundation, something like that.
Uh huh.
But then there's another one that's kind of weird and it makes me laugh every time I think about why this gets me. But there's a song, it's a country song of all things, and I hate to admit it. I
What is
know,
it?
I know. It's called There Goes My Life. And I can't remember who sings it, but no, it's about his daughter.
I can relate. Oh,
So
what about his?
it's
What happened?
well, so it's talks about how she grew up Like there goes my life. She's walking away from me, going to school. There goes my life, right?
Oh, I see. Yeah. Kind of like Cats in the Cradle.
Yeah, and I can't go any further without breaking down, so I'm not going to talk about it anymore. But it's a good song if you haven't seen it or heard it. Excuse me. I haven't seen the video. I'm sure the video is heart wrenching as well. But
Yes, Maureen, Pavarotti does make me cry, but not for the same reasons as you.
yeah, Pavarotti has some good stuff. It makes my wife cry. That's interesting you say that because my wife will listen to Pavarotti and she will break down, especially when what's the clown one?
I don't know, but I think Love and Life
I don't
is
remember.
going to save her daughter's water, uh, power and water, I guess, for a new place.
Oh,
So
good.
drive carefully.
Drive carefully.
I said that.
Seasons in the Sun, Love and Life, Seasons in the Sun. Now it's Butterfly or Tear by BTS. I don't know if we've ever done Butterfly or Tear. Is it Tear or Tear by BTS? I don't think we've done either of
Got to
those
be
though.
Tear. I think it's Tear.
Yeah, Spring Day. Okay, Spring Day. Yeah, that one could be emotional too, if you know the backstory for the video anyway. That's a tough one.
Which one?
James, Spring Day by BTS.
Oh, I was
You weren't with me
reading.
on that one.
No, but I was reading the comments.
Yeah. James Blunt, Monsters, makes me cry within the first 10 seconds. Yeah. I don't know if I've heard that. I probably have heard that one. I do like James Blunt. I heard he's kind of a jerk. Or I have heard that in the past, but I do love his songs. He's a really good songwriter.
Hey, does
Um,
anybody remember that song by the guy whose name I can't remember? Uh, Alone Again, Naturally. You remember that song?
Alone Again, no. Who sings that?
I don't remember the guy's name.
Oh,
But it was such a sad song. Everything in his life is falling apart. His mother dies, and alone again, naturally. Da, 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 da. Anyway, that song used to make me tear up too.
yeah.
It was a fairly big hit in the 70s, I think. Anybody here old enough to remember that? I know all you kids out there.
You little
Hey,
whippersnappers.
Kim Minji is here.
Kim Minji says you reaction K-pop music. Yes, we do. But
Yeah,
not
yes.
live. We don't do it live because we will get blocked. Because we tried it.
They took us off.
They just kick us off. So we won't try it live. But yeah, we do a ton of K-pop stuff.
Yes.
We used to do a lot more K-pop. We still do it, but not at the level we used to do it. But we would love to. I love K-pop. Um,
Yeah, me too. We were blown away when we first got into BTS, and our channel blew up too because of that.
oh, because of K-pop, yeah.
Yeah, but we have 161,000 people who we've duped into subscribing to our channel. And they all have different tastes, so we have to kind of
Yeah.
cater to more people. So we don't do as much K-pop, but we still do it because we love it. So
Yeah.
yes, stick around.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of been our story. Our story was we knew nothing about today's music. That's why we got into it. That's why we started it. We didn't
Yep.
even know who Taylor Swift what Taylor Swift did. We didn't know who BTS was.
The only time I ever heard Taylor Swift was in Target.
Yeah, probably. Probably. So yeah, so we got into it and we do a lot of different things. But our whole thing is to figure out today's music, and it's not specific to a genre, although like I said earlier and like what Sam just said, we do a lot of K-pop. We still do because we love it. And but we've just added a bunch more. We're doing a lot of rock now, which we didn't do from this like initially. um but that's more like Sam's a bit of a rocker. And I am as well.
Maureen, two things. Number one, no, what the heck was I going to say?
Two things.
Uh,
I don't remember any of them, but
Gilbert O'Sullivan. Thank you, Lisa. That's right. Gilbert O'Sullivan did that song. If you want to cry, listen to that song. And Maureen, Tears in Heaven by Clapton. I
yeah.
have an issue with Clapton.
But do you like the
Uh,
song? Just take the song at face value.
it's okay. Yeah. But I can't detach the song from his dropping the ball on protecting his children. You
Yeah.
know, how could you fall out of a freaking apartment window when you've got that much money and you could have had a much safer setup for your kid? That's inexcusable. It really angered me against Clapton, who I never really thought was that great anyway. He's just an average blues player, really. But that's my opinion.
I mean,
I'm sticking with it.
I can't fully agree with any of that, but yes, you're right. He should be found culpable of, like, I don't even know if he was there. Was he there?
I
Or
don't
was it
think
like
so. I
his
think
nanny or something?
yes, the nanny lost control of the kid or something. But how
But
can
yeah,
you
you
have a
should have it.
balcony? How can you
Yeah.
have a balcony that a kid can climb over or whatever he did to fall? I mean, come on.
I see those videos all the time on YouTube. People catching babies on the streets.
Yes. There
It's
was one
crazy.
guy did you see this? This one guy was walking on the street and a baby just fell out of a window and
Yes.
he caught it. And
Yes.
then I don't remember how long after that
Another one fell. Yeah.
another one fell and he caught that one. Or it
Yes.
may have been the same kid, but I want this guy as my god.
Put him on your baseball team or something.
Really.
I want to get to Thea's question real quick because she's here and I want to make sure we get to it. So we're gonna do it. So I'm gonna
What's
read
that?
what she wrote.
Read it.
This is on Discord.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
she says, "Okay, I'm attempting to figure out how to use Discord to ask a question. You did a great job. You did a great job. We found it. I know one of you, maybe both, unfortunately have a memory like a fish. So do we. Mentioned that you don't have or watch Netflix. That's me. But did you watch Adolescence last year? Maybe watching it at someone else's house who has Netflix. I have not seen Adolescence. Have you seen Adolescence?
Never heard of it.
Sam? Never heard of it? Sam's the only one between the two of us that has Netflix. But it did win quite a few awards, and I recognize the incredible skill of everyone involved, from the actors to the cameraman or camera woman. What's the PC word for it these days? The word escapes me, she says. Subject matter aside, I found it mind blowing that all 4 episodes, around an hour long, were filmed in one shot. Oh, that's cool. In one shot or take. So, my question is this: in terms of filming, just how difficult is it to do that? Extremely, extremely hard. And most people
That's
don't do it because it's
that's
extremely
why
hard.
uh, that's why it was such a big thing in some movies where they do this whole thing in one shot. Now, there's a scene in a movie I worked on called Goodfellas where what's his name? The lead character, whose name I can't seem
De
to ever
Niro?
remember.
De Niro?
No, not De Niro. He's not the lead
Pacino?
character.
Pesci?
No, the guy who plays Henry. I can't remember his name.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about oh geez, now you got me doing it.
Anyway,
I like him. He's a really good. He passed away recently. Like,
yeah,
in the
he
last
did.
few years.
But the shot was that he's in this car with his girlfriend that he's trying to impress, and they go to this big restaurant where all the mob guys hang out, and they are. We watch them get out of the car, walk into the club, glad handing with people, and he's putting $100 bills in everybody's hands. The people that work there, you know how that is.
Mhm.
What happens then? Oh, and they walk in, they meet the owner of the club, and then they are taken to their table. Okay. But I skipped scratch that. They come in through the back kitchen. And we
Hmm.
follow them all the way through this amazingly huge kitchen with lots of different turns and
Yep.
everything, and then all the way right until their table. And it's like a 5 minute shot, and it's all in one take. And Scorsese was just uh, super happy that it worked out. And I was
Yeah.
like, wow, that's a great shot. Steadicam did the job.
Yeah.
So
There's a lot that goes on with those. You don't I mean, I would be really impressed to see this an hour long, one shot hour long. That seems almost impossible to me, but because you're really filming the entire episode in literally in an hour. If it's a 1 hour show and it's one shot, you're filming the whole thing. That's in 1 hour. So
yeah,
not only do
yes.
you have to be on your P's and Q's, you got to have everybody ready. You got to have them on standby. You got to have a bunch of different camera crews ready. I mean, that costs a lot of money. And then you got to do it seamlessly. And if one person screws up,
Oh
you got
yeah.
to go back to one and start the whole thing over again. And
But
so I'd be
which you can't
curious.
do. That's why everybody's on their toes when you're doing that.
That's right. That's
So
why hardly anybody
yes,
does it. Yeah.
Lisa, that's absolutely right. It was Ray Liotta, whose name for some
Ray
reason I can
Liotta.
never remember. And I've met him. I worked on the ADR for that movie with
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But I would
that
love to
was a
see
great
that.
shot.
Yeah. And those are like cinematic classics. So that, again, if they did entire episodes as one shot, that would be really, really impressive. And I've seen Ren's thing. Ren's one takes are great as well. I think there are he like a lot of his one takes are one takes. But even the last one, they tried to make it feel like one take, but it wasn't. But I do like how he does it. And he's done some like you and I have talked about his camera guy Sam who really knows how to do cinematography. He knows how to put things together and direct it. I don't know who directs these things. Is it Sam as well or does Ren direct it?
I don't think
I don't
Ren
know.
can do everything, including direct it while he's doing the whole thing stream live. His ability to just keep going and not screw up is amazing.
Well, if you're doing one take, you just trust everybody is on the same page, and then you go.
Mm.
But that's only like a 2.5, 3 minute song, so that's doable. But holy smokes, 50 to 65 minutes of that's crazy.
Uh, Actually,
Maybe we should react to it.
Kubrick did it in The Shining, where he followed the little kid around on his tricycle
Yeah,
through all the hallways. That was cool.
and
Also, the Steadicam was invented by the cinematographer to get those shots.
yeah, yeah.
So
I can't remember what I was gonna say. That's something.
Ren
Direct,
directs.
but
Yeah, go ahead.
Sam and Josh help. Yeah.
Yes, Thea thinks we should do a reaction to Adolescence
Yeah.
on our channel.
Well,
Let's
maybe
put
we
that on a
will.
list.
Because Sam and I are starting to you guys are going to start seeing them pretty soon. We're reacting to movies and stuff now. So
We're going back to classics.
in addition, yeah, exactly. We're going to start there.
Well,
But
not
in
all the way
addition,
back. We're only
yeah,
going back to the 80s
yeah, so far, so far.
so far.
But we're going to continue doing music and stuff. So nothing changes. We're just adding movies to the mix now. So if you guys are really interested in a lot of, I think you'll be interested in a lot of the movies we're interested in. You guys should watch those as well. But I didn't know. I kind of assumed Ren directed because I never really see like anybody's name up there for directing. It's usually just Ren's thing with Sam.
I have a question. I have a question for you, Scott. How do you get these little quotes up? Graphic quote.
You just click on it.
Oh, really? It was that easy?
It's that easy.
That's terrible.
Do we do we take movie requests? Do we?
Yes, of course.
Sure. I want
Put
to
them
finish
in there.
I want to finish the rest of Theo's thing. So she says, not even filming it all within one building or set. This is how she's talking about adolescence still. which would still be hard enough, but in a different building and location with a camera following different people, even attaching it to a drone at one point seamlessly. It just amazed me how they did that. Yeah, amazes me. It probably amazed them that it worked out. But I'd love to watch it just to see if there were any possible cuts that could have been made. Because you also sometimes just want to cut for story reasons, not so much just because you want to have one shot. It's a gimmick. But if the story, one part of the story doesn't feel right or it doesn't have the right pacing, like you kind of want to cut that out. But I don't know. I mean, I'd be interested to watch it for sure.
For sure.
For sure. So let's get back to some questions here. Did you ever have a bad experience on set working with animals? Ooh. I mean, the
Uh,
easy one is no. I don't think I've ever worked specifically with animals. You?
no, I can't remember ever working with animals to the point where they had to be herded or, you know, uh,
Yeah.
uh, doing specific things. I can't remember. Oh, wait a minute. No, we didn't do that when we did. I can't remember her name either. when we did our little sizzle reel for the dog show,
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we didn't have to have a dog
do
act or
something.
anything.
No.
Yeah. We never had to do that. When I was an actor, when I was a child, my brother and I did a commercial, and it was based on Indiana Jones. And there was like birds who were supposed to fly from one spot to another, and they kept screwing up.
Oh,
But other
Shiny
than that,
Bell, welcome. I didn't know this person was here. We have a request. Green Bones. Never heard of it.
green bones. What is
That's
green
interesting.
bones?
I don't know. Never heard of it.
It
But
sounds like a
we'll look it
thriller.
up. I'm putting it on my list right now.
Ren Not Ren says, "Good morning, afternoon, everyone. I saw BTS of Adolescence, and I was amazed. I've not watched the show yet either. I can only watch a few minutes. Work is busy today. Ah, well, thank you
Oh,
for letting us know.
Ren, thank you. Ren Not Ren, thank you for showing up.
So I bet we could. Are you saying we could go to like YouTube and check out some behind the scenes of that? Because that would be interesting.
That would be, wouldn't it?
I would love to see that. Because I've seen some stuff too with like people are doing some great stuff with drones, and they'll like I just saw one. It was a commercial, and they showed also the making of it while it was running, so they could show you the finished product and what it was actually doing. And it was just a drone going through all these different places of this resort to show off the resort. And every time the drone would come in, he would radio somebody saying action. And then, so like the front desk guy would be handing a key over to a guest as the drone flies by. And it would go into the next room, and there was like a spa, and he'd say action. And the spa guy would start, doing massaging somebody or something. And so it was really nicely planned out, but that was like a minute, and it was so technical. Um, so yeah, adolescence will probably blow me away. Adolescence blew me away anyway when I was an adolescent. I'd like to know what's the movie about. Yeah, here's the thing, people are still making stuff up as they go. When they're shooting something, they're like, I really kind of want this. How do I get that? And I've seen people do funky
Oh,
stuff with their own phones. It's really incredible.
hey, everybody. Atya is here.
Gotcha.
Hi, we missed you. You don't show up
Heyo.
much anymore. Is it something we said?
Is this something Sam did? Did
Is
he
it
push a
something
button?
I did?
Did he push a button?
Did I push a button? I'm so sorry, but I'm so happy to see you. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, Thea's just let us in. They said they shot each episode about five times or more until everyone got it right, and they used the best take. I mean, if that's your gimmick and that's what you're going for, I'd say that's great. That's tough to do, man. That's tough.
Oh, I want to go back and address something that Lisa and I were talking about earlier,
Sure.
which was that Gilbert O'Sullivan song, Alone
Mm-hmm.
Again, naturally.
Mm-hmm.
And she says she's old enough to remember it. And then I just happened to check your profile picture, and I'm like, you can't be that old. Come on, jeez.
Who, Lisa?
Anyway, yeah, she looks like a teenager. For not being around much, it's been super busy lately.
Well, we
Well,
get
we
it. We
understand.
get
We
it.
understand.
Yeah, we
Yes,
get it.
we do understand.
Totally.
Yeah,
100%.
I got it.
We get it.
All right.
All right. These so she says there's a lot of BTS out there. Sorry for not being around much. I've been super busy. No worries, Atya. No worries. Uh there's a couple more questions here. Let's get to. Maureen asks, what song makes you we already did that one. Oh, I think we did everything. No, we did everything. Sorry.
Yeah,
I do want to know this though, because you said you went over these last one. But somebody asked, would you ever? It was Choo Choo. Sam, would you ever consider shaving your beard and mustache clean? What did you say to that?
I said not until I could organize my face enough to not have to hide stuff.
You're actually that's about as close to clean shaven as I've seen Sam in a long time. Actually, today, that's about as close as you're gonna get.
Well,
I think.
I just trimmed it yesterday. No, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Yes. Uh, but again, I had the wrong setting on, so it's
So it
less
went a
than I
little
expected it to. Yeah,
a
went a
little
little
shorter.
overboard. Anyway, Lisa has grown kids in their 30s.
Wow.
I don't know how you do it, but you look amazing.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
Making the world a better place. Um so the other question, so somebody asked, Scott, would you ever consider growing a beard or mustache like Sam? I don't think it's possible, first of all. Sam is blessed by the hair gods. So
Hairy beast, except for up here.
so I don't think anybody can do what Sam can do. But no.
I had such rich, thick, beautiful, curly hair.
You
And
did.
then the
That's when I
guy,
met you.
yes. Oh, you knew me back then.
I
That's
knew you
right.
when you had curly black hair.
Yeah. And it was long. And I miss that. I miss having long hair.
Yeah. Uh if aliens landed on Earth, who would you tell them to talk to? Who did you say they should talk to?
I don't remember that one.
Oh.
I don't think that one got answered.
I would say talk to my wife. She loves aliens and she would be very kind.
Yeah, but you don't want to give the garage away. You don't know what their agenda is. So I would be cautious, unlike our government.
I was gonna say if I felt like they were evil, I'd send them to our government. If I felt they were nice, I definitely wouldn't send them to the government.
No,
I'd
I
be
wouldn't
like,
send them to the government if they were evil, because the government is evil and they will do the horrendous stuff that they have done. When Eisenhower met with them in the late 50s, they made a deal
the
that they
aliens?
could, yes, with the Eisenhower, that they could abduct and experiment on humans for in return for technology. And as you can see,
Well, how come that?
ever since Roswell, technology's blown up. And
Well,
you know,
how come we don't see any of this technology? That was a
they
raw
don't they
deal.
don't want us to. We have craft like the TR-3B, which is a triangular craft that can do the same thing as flying saucers, like shoot, or stand still and be silent. And it's our vehicle. We have them. We have a fleet of them that we've had since the 80s, And nobody seems to want to hear all this, I don't think. But yes, well, I get off on my tangents. Am I not right?
You can hear more from Sam on his new show, Watch the Skies.
I'm working on it still, but it's closer.
Let's see here. Also, so Atia is saying we are airing at the wrong time for her.
I know.
And oh, but she did say give the stream a like. Thank you so much. And Sam, the placement of the YouTube plaque, she must like it.
Oh.
I have to do this.
Well,
to
it
show
fell
you.
down because I had it on the shelf below, but it fell. So I put it up higher so it wouldn't get knocked over by the cat
Oh,
or me.
What true life event would you like to film? Asked Maureen. True life event.
Yeah, what would you like to film? A true life event.
A true life event that I would like to film. Wow, I don't know. That's a good one. I would like to film the first mammoth being brought back.
Oh, that would be interesting.
That would be cool.
It's too bad there's no dinosaur DNA.
That's too old.
Too old. It's all gone.
Yeah.
But I'm sure
Maybe
we
someday.
would do exactly what happened in Jurassic Park, the original movie. We would screw it up.
We would totally screw it up. Totally screw it up.
Thea likes what I'm talking about with UFOs and aliens.
Well, wait here. Let's see. If you want movie suggestions, something a bit different, heavy is the British film I, Daniel Blake. I've not heard of that one. I have seen
Blake.
I have seen Train Spotting.
Yeah, that was good.
Which was my introduction to Ewan McGregor, and I thought he was amazing in that. Ewan McGregor, that's the film that I was like, Ewan McGregor's a star. This guy needs to be in a bunch of stuff, and then of course he was. Midnight Mass. Aria. How do you say that? Aria. I'm just gonna say Aria. Aria says Midnight Mass is a short TV show, has some great one shots too, but a whole club scene with every extra having to move right. Am I missing the rest of that? Wait, hold on.
Ugh.
Oh, they all have to move right. Something historical that you'd like to film.
The prison doors locking on certain politicians. Actually, on many politicians.
I don't know. I don't know if there's anything I'd historical. I mean, something that already happened that we know is historical, or something we think might be historical.
I don't know, but Arya, I put that on the list to check out. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. Something historical. That would be, I don't know, the end of World War II, maybe, like the official signing, because I think it would be emotional.
On the USS Missouri in Tokyo Bay, that was amazing. I was there.
Sam was there.
I'm so full of like useless information.
I don't
know. It just sticks with me.
It does. Well, that's okay. Ren pretty much directs unless it's Sam and Ren co-directing. Okay. Yeah, see, I was kind of right.
You were kind of right. And kind of wrong.
So. Well, because like I said, they always say Ren and Sam. It's always like Ren and Sam. And then there's the other guy.
That is true, sir.
But I never see like a official director who took the spot. And every time we see like the behind the scenes, he's always talking to Sam.
Who?
Ren.
Oh, I get it.
You can see Ren in some of the BTS wandering around with his hands. He held vertically beside his eyes, mapping out camera. Yeah. He definitely has a lot of input for sure, which is why I just assumed he did directing, or he directed a lot of it because he's so creative. And they even said he sees the video when he's writing the song. He sees the video in his head, so he really knows what he wants to see, and so you might as well direct the whole thing.
I would like to shoot a video of the first actual publicly available meeting between us and the other guys from the other worlds.
From another dimension? Is that what you mean?
I don't know where they're from, but they could be us from the future, which is a lot of people are saying, but I don't know. If we're going to end up like that, I don't know if I like that. What?
I think that sounds more plausible.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to do something than others. Did my camera just shift, or was that yours?
No, that was you. Is there a sports theme film you'd like? Well, I mean, I am a sports nut. But is there a sports theme film I like? I would say probably one of my favorite is Victory with Pele and Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, I never saw that.
Great
but here's a
film.
piece of trivia that I never thought I would have to bring up. But Pele was a great player, but his father was also a great player in the 30s and 40s. And my dad, who was a professional soccer player, played against Pele, whatever his name is, once in France.
No kidding.
Which, yeah, no, I told you this before.
I didn't know he
about my dad.
About that he played Pele?
Yes.
Pele was. I would have remembered that.
That's cool. Not the latest one that's
no,
like more famous.
The dad. Yeah.
Yeah, who was apparently, according to my dad, just amazing.
I mean, if he's half the player that Pele was, the Pele I know, then yes, he was probably pretty darn good.
Well, even though my dad was a pro soccer player, I never learned the sport or played it. Or I would talk to my dad and he would tell stories about his days playing. But for some reason, growing up, he never took us outside and showed us how to play with a soccer ball.
Yeah.
He was one of those kind of standoffish dads.
Close to the vest, held it close to the vest.
Mm-hmm.
He probably just didn't want you to get into sports because it's just no good for you.
Well, it would have helped me stay a little bit limber, a little more limber than I am these days.
I'd like better angles from multiple cameras from the JFK assassination, says Thea. Yeah, you know what? If I was filming that thing and we had technology like we do today, oh yeah.
Are you kidding?
That'd be great.
It was definitely a.
I mean, I wouldn't be great,
multiple involved people in that. Yeah, there were at least 3 gunmen.
Ari is saying, oh my God, it's Ren, not Ren here with all the Ren lore. Lisa says, I wish the 1914 Christmas Day armistice had been caught on film. That must have been an experience to witness. I'm not familiar with that. Sam?
Yes. During the First World War, the Germans and the French, I believe, or English, for some reason just stopped fighting and started celebrating. In fact, they even met in the middle of the battlefield and had like meals and talked about stuff and shared things. And then the next day they went back to killing each other.
That's great.
Talk about useless wars. Oh my God. Some duke gets shot and everybody dies. Millions and millions of people die. Who gives a flying F?
I mean, I suppose if you're going to have a moment of, peace, that's, I would welcome that instead of just continued, killing. So I suppose it's certainly an interesting thing that they did.
One day, it should have just ended the war right there during the first year.
Yeah. Thea wants to know if we'll be watching the World Cup this summer. 100%. I'm a big
He
World
will
Cup guy.
definitely be watching it.
I love the World Cup. I love soccer, so I'm a big. I'll watch anything.
I like the peanut butter cups.
I don't know what that means.
Peanut butter
uh,
cup.
Aria says TV shows really elevated cinematically when drones entered. Yeah, I mean, if you can add pretty shots and moving shots, and with the high def cameras they can put on them now, and how small they can be now. Back when they first started, they weren't small little things. They were big.
What?
The drones.
Oh, yes.
So nowadays, like not only are they fast, but they're like extremely like maneuverable, and you can just put it on GPS. It'll follow somebody, and 4K and 8K and whatever you want.
Back before drones were popular, I went to a open house at Paramount with all these vendors, and there was companies that were showing off their drones, but these drones were like 6 feet wide and had like 8 propellers, and the
Mm-hmm.
guy demonstrated by hanging onto one as it took off
Oh
for a little
wow.
bit and then came back. Yes, it carries some really heavy cameras.
Yeah. Well, it had to.
Now,
It had to be able to back then. Yeah.
it's a
Oh, Ren not.
interesting.
I say Ren not Ren's taking off.
Oh,
Bye,
bye,
Ren not
Ren.
Ren.
Thank you for showing up.
Thanks for all your info.
Love, peace, and understanding.
Armistice. Thea says, I know the timing is going to suck for everyone in the UK and Europe. I'll be up in the middle of the night to watch some of the matches. Well, Thea, not that I have to ask, but who's the team you're rooting for?
Yeah,
or
good
team
question.
or teams? Maybe you have more than one.
Manchester United.
No, it's World Cup, Sammy.
I just said that.
You're gonna pull for Manchester United at the World Cup?
Absolutely.
Aria says, I like Sam's eternal stubble.
Well, it's not supposed to be stubble. That's the thing. I keep screwing up the setting on the thing. It's supposed to be thicker to hide more, but I keep screwing it up.
I think your wife is switching the guards on you and making it get shorter and shorter every time you go in.
Oh, she loves the beard.
Yeah, I think she does. Thicker. Yeah, I think you're right. I think she does. Would she have married you without the beard?
She did marry me without the beard.
You didn't have a beard when you?
Nope.
What?
No, I was just looking at some video of you were there. You don't.
I know. I thought you had a beard. Wow.
I went back and forth.
I would like to film the Beatles' last interactions before the split.
There's video film of that, and it's not pretty.
Like
you could feel the tension.
Like
in the
not
room.
pretty, and like whose fault was it? Besides Yoko.
Well, I always blame her for everything, but no, their egos just got out of control, and everybody was dumping on and ignoring George Harrison, who actually quit for a few days during what album was that? The last album they did. Because they ignored him. They didn't want to do his songs. He was like, because when they got him in the band originally, he was really young. I think he was like 14 years old. And they've always thought of him as the kid,
Yeah.
So.
Well, anyway. Because John and Paul were the genius writers,
Well, that's because they wouldn't let any of his stuff. But if you look at their library, all of his stuff was amazing that they
That's
did.
What I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They thought they were like the only two geniuses, and they just didn't listen to George. Sophia says she could choose 3 teams from the World Cup, but of course, England she'll be rooting for the most. I will say I have 3 teams. Well, there's 4 teams that I root for all the time. Obviously, United States. I will always root for Canada and Mexico as well, because we're in the same, federation. But I will always root for England as well. I just wish they could get over the hump. The only teams I don't like are Argentina, Brazil. Well, pretty much everybody else, I should say. I don't like everybody else. But I just don't want Brazil and Argentina to keep winning all these things. And I certainly don't want Germany to do it either.
Well, don't you?
Or Spain. I don't like Spain.
Hey,
And Italy keeps getting. They keep missing out every year. They just stink.
You know what? I'm going to take this moment while you're talking sports to take care of something. So just give me about a minute.
I was actually going to say we have no more questions. We got nothing else to talk about. So we can, and it's already been an hour and 20 minutes. So this is probably a good time to cut it off.
I don't know. You know me. Once I get into it, I don't want to quit.
Well, here I'm going to help you out. Ready? This is a good day. Actually, you guys were great today. I have to thank everybody for coming back. Sam didn't scare you away like he thought he might have. Did you just raise your hand, Sam?
No.
Yes, you did. But thank you everybody for showing up. I'm gonna play us out. And we'll see you on Thursday with some more stuff. And Sam, give him some advice before we end it.
Take a shower, will you? Jeez.
All right.